right. Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and what I want to get into this morning is dealing with, we are in some beautiful time and our faith, is being accomplished. Okay, because everything that we believe in is happening in real time. You know, and we should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. Believing what we believe and seeing what's happening in the earth, seeing prophecy happen in real time. We should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. Now, of course, there's always going to be a element of bitterness, in this truth, an element of vexation, man. You know, but our joy should be increasing. In the midst of all the bitterness and the vexations and the day to day. Our joy should be increasing, man. Especially as we're growing in Yahweh Shai, we're seeing the Lord, doing a marvelous work in the earth. Okay, everything that we read about is happening in real time. Okay, understanding what's beyond this place, man. All right, especially 2025, should really rejuvenate us in the spirit because we see that these elites are full steam ahead. Okay, they're all about, all right, taking this thing to the next phase, and that's another step closer to the kingdom, man. The destruction of our enemy into the kingdom. Okay, so when you read the book of Luke chapter 10 verse 23, it says, and he turned him unto his disciples, this Yahweh Shai, and said privately, blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see. Man, it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be alive in these times, man. We're finna witness the Lord judge the wicked, man. We're finna witness, all right, the elect get delivered. Okay, Lord will we of that number. Our Ratazah, man. Okay, but we in those times. There's no way that this generation is gonna pass without all these things being fulfilled. Everything is right here at the door. Okay, there's no way that this is not gonna happen in our lifetime, man. I fully believe that, man. Just as you brothers, believe as well. Okay, but the fact that we're here to see these things, man, we're gonna have these stories forever in the kingdom, man. The being in the build up, okay, to the overthrow of the wicked and the ushering in of the throne of David, man. To be alive during this whole process, man. You know, to see these things, man. You got, Jake. You to go back during the time of, Samuel and Saul and King David, where there was Israelites that was alive watching that whole thing play out. Seeing that whole process, had those stories to tell. About when David, fought Goliath, when he was on the run from Saul. There's Israelites that had firsthand accounts of that, man. To see that whole transition, okay, leading up to King Solomon, man. Okay, and we're here in the midst of another great transition, man, where this kingdom gonna be transferred from the elites of Esau, Edom, to the elect of Israel under Yahweh Shai, and we get to be here in these times, okay? And it's gonna be uncomfortable, man, but it's gonna be well worth it. Okay, it's gonna be beyond worth it, man. Okay, it said, "For I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them." Because our forefathers, there was their mindset was, when is the kingdom gonna be established, man? Okay, this is what we're talking about. Even going back during the time of Israel, let's get that. We just rolling in the spirit. Um, Yeah, we're gonna get there too. Shalom to you brothers, you know, um, tuning in. All right, you Akwakim tuning in, you Akim, Shalom. But let's get there too. Let's get that in second Ezra 6. Okay. All right, this is the book of second Ezra chapter 6. Okay, in verse 54 says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made as Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. And that's another thing is tap back into their ruling class mentality, man. The earth was made for our sakes, man. You know, you look at the earth and everything in it, this was made for the sons of God, man. All right, to rule paradise and righteousness and peace, man. Okay? It's been ruled too long in chaos and wickedness and darkness, man. All right, and we see the Lord bringing an end to these things, man. These people finna lose. And everyone that trusts in this place is finna lose, man. But as we come back to their ruling class mentality, man, we want the earth, man. All right, we don't care about gain in this world and being popular, and we draw back from this world more and more and tap into the world that's come, man. That's us decreasing and Yahweh Shai increasing, man. We tap more into this, man, because this where it's at, and the Lord provide. It's to the point to where hey, we content with food and raiment, and anything else is extra, man. It's time to get into this, man. The world to come, the age to come. This place played out. You know, we know that this place is done. We want the earth, man, and everything in it, man. Okay, and righteousness, man. Okay, we're not out here chasing money, women, and trying to be on the scene. No, we want the earth, man. And things gonna flow to us in righteousness, man. The earth is made for our sakes, man. Okay? The earth was a gift to the sons of God from the Heavenly Father, man. And we fumbled it. You see? So now as we have an opportunity to get back and we see the Lord is making steps to put us back in those positions, man, those rightful positions as rulers, man, we should be rejoicing, man. Because now we understand this thing from every angle. Okay? Through all this captivities was just another notch of experience for us to get back, all right, to those rightful positions as rulers, man. Okay? We understand these things fully now. Okay? And we understand these things more and more because it's a constant process until we'll change, man. Okay? Well, understanding what the Lord is doing, man. He raised his sons up, all right, to be rulers, man. Okay? He raised us up to be judges, man. With Yahweh Shai to be joint heirs, man. This is why we're here. So we should tap into Yahweh Shai. Okay? Conforming to this, man, because this world has nothing for us, man. This world, only thing this world can do is conform you to confusion, darkness, and death, man. Make you an enemy of the Most High. Okay? And as we see the Lord doing marvelous works in the earth, we should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. Okay? Verse 2 Angel 6 and 54 says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people of whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people which also came out of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing but like unto spittle, and hast likened unto them the abundance of them that drop it, that faileth, all right, from a vessel, man. That's these heathens, man. And under Esau, Edom, these heathens get to parade themselves around, with their, they have pretty much have a spot in this man's kingdom, a lot, of authority in this man's kingdom to where they can be wicked because all these heathens are wicked, man, because they all worship false deities. Okay, they all have their wicked practices as anti-Messiah, okay, which is allowed under the rulership of Esau Edom. But the Lord said he likened them to spittle, man. All right, these heathens, they got too much free range in the earth, man. They need to be reeled back in. Okay, Esau needs to be enslaved, okay, removed from power, enslaved, and then eradicated out the earth, man. Okay, and we're seeing steps that's leading up to that. We're seeing prophecy, all right, leading to that point. Okay, and it says, verse 47, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, the only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So our forefathers, they was inquiring of these things, man. They were diligently and seriously inquiring, man. You go into Esdras, from the 6th chapter, pretty much from the about the fourth chapter. You know, you go to Second Ezra, like the fourth chapter to the ninth chapter, he's just inquiring, man. The 10th chapter, he's inquiring, man. You know, he's asking. You know, he really, you know, you know, he pretty much, you know, he's aggressively inquiring about the kingdom, man, and about Israel's sake. Okay, you know, to you had to check him a few times, man. You see, when this was the mindset of our forefathers, guess what? Now we're in a time where everything that our forefathers was inquiring about, we right here at the door. This is the end of our captivities forever. We'll never go into captivity again. We're finna get these new bodies, man. Okay? We're finna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, man. Hey, Israel is gonna rule forever, man, and we're right here. Okay? And we have to understand, we have to be, our mind need to be on this more than anything that's of this world, man. Okay? These current circumstances, these are temporal, man. We can't get too caught up and blown out of proportion and all misconstrued about these little situations, all right, that's before us right now, man. Okay? We should be focused on being conformed and being compatible for this. Okay? So, going here, let's get another example with Peter, okay? The apostles, when Yahweh Shah was risen. This is the book of Acts, chapter 1, okay? Verse 6, it says, when they therefore will come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel, man? And they talking about their glory day, that golden age of Israel during the time of King David and King Solomon, man. When we had our most influence, we was in good standings with our power. We had the most wealth. Okay, everyone was well off. Okay, this is what our forefathers was inquiring to get back to. Because even on the left hand side, Esau, what has he reestablished in the earth? Rome. Because Rome was the time when Esau had his most influence, his most wealth, his strongest military. Okay, so this is what he's revamped. He's brought back that golden age of Esau under Rome, Pax Romana. Okay, if the Persians, if Iran could, they would bring back the golden era of the Medo-Persian Empire. Okay, if Moab could, they would bring back that golden age. Okay, of those Chinese emperors. Okay, Japan, they would bring back the golden age of those Japanese emperors if they could. Okay, but it's not written. It's only written for Israel to bring their golden age back forever. Matter of fact, let's get that. Okay, let's get that in Isaiah 45, I mean 45 and 17. It says, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai with an everlasting salvation, man. And this deliverance is going to be everlasting, you know, because the Lord delivered us from Egypt, but it wasn't everlasting. You know, you go to the book of Judges, he would raise up judges that would deliver us, you know, out of these different captivities, but it wasn't everlasting. Okay? This deliverance is going to be everlasting. Okay? And we right here, and this is the salvation that's right before us, man. You know, this is the salvation that's at the doorsteps. And everything that's happening that needs to happen for us to be delivered out of here, man. Okay? Esau going with his move. Okay? He's full steam ahead trying to establish this NWO to fight against, you know, Yahweh Shai and the angels, the war in heaven. Okay, everything is needed for that war in heaven because Esau has his military in the atmosphere now in the heavens. Okay, which is called the Space Force. Okay, so everything is in place for all prophecy to be fulfilled. Those arrows that Jeremiah spoke of, those mushroom clouds Isaiah spoke of, well, that technology is now on the earth for that to be fulfilled. This nuclear, all right, weaponry, man. Okay, and those rockets, those ICBM, those ballistic rockets to deliver those warheads all throughout the earth. Well, guess what? Now all this technology exists for these things to play out real time. You know? So we in some great times, man. It's just a thing of waiting this thing out, man, and enduring, man. And the best way to endure is to be tapped into this, man. Separate from the world more. The world ain't got shit. This place is done. You know, we should be overcoming certain lusts. You know, hey, we came in as children, man. We should be maturing as men in this thing, man. Putting off childish shit, man. You know, nah, man. We should be growing. We have the most to look forward to on the earth, man. Everyone else is doomed. Okay, a nigga trying to be a rapper, what does he have to look forward to? Okay, a nigga want to be an athlete, sport watered down and trash. Okay, you want to be a movie star or you want to be a YouTube influencer. What do you have? What do these people have to look forward to, man? Okay, the scriptures speak about how they should look out the windows and it be darkened. Everything that people want to be out, everything that the Israelite would want to be outside of the truth, that shit is dark as hell, man. Okay, and we can look at it and see that all these industries are done. Okay, even working, you don't know what AI going the effect AI gonna have on your career. Okay, so anything that you can hope in society, okay, is bound to fail, man. Okay, so reading on it says, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confound world without end. You see, because this is going to be the everlasting age of Israel. Like I said, you had the age of the Egyptians, you had the age of the Assyrians, the age of the Babylonians, so forth and so on, the age of Rome. Okay, but it had the beginning and the end date. This one is a world without end, an age without end. Okay, so when this age starts, it's going to never end, and we're right here at that, man. You know, the earth will slide back into the possession of the heathen, man. Okay, you go into the word world in the Hebrew, um, is awalam. Okay, awalam. All right. Now it says, jump down to the main. It says continuous existence, forever, always, perpetual, everlasting, indefinite, or unending future eternity. Okay? And this is the age that we're getting ready to enter into, man. This is what we're being prepared for, man, for this everlasting age of Israel, the righteous kingdom of Israel under Yahweh Shai. This is why we're here. You know, brothers, this is why we've been awakened. You know, Ellie always going to how Yahweh Shai was giving their body, okay, to do the work and be sacrificed, man. We was giving this body to do the work and be a living sacrifice, man. As we getting ready to enter into this everlasting age, man. Okay, this is why we've been placed in the earth, man. To do this, man. We had our ambitions and things that we was into and trying to pull off certain things. Okay, but now it come to a time, man. Like, nah, man. Whatever the Lord, whatever the Lord provide, that's gonna be good. Gonna make it work, and we gonna tap into this, man. Cause this the thing to be into. Okay, this everlasting age that's to come. All right, because ain't no payoff in this world, only death. You know, no matter the accomplishments that our people got, okay, or the popularity, the status, okay, none of these things are gonna matter, man. When the Lord opens up judgment and when the Lord starts to reward, because see, the Lord's gonna reward those that stayed down, that was dedicated to Him in the midst of this shit, man. In the midst of all this distraction and the things pulling at our flesh and trying to pull us back into the world, okay, there's a reward for staying steadfast in this thing, man. You know, so let's go from there. And see, the brother got a couple on the comment board. Let's see what brothers got. All right, this is a brother. All right, this priest Tyler Mock. Shalom Mock. Yahweh Bashim Shah Bashim Kakadash Brakatah. It said Revelation 12 and 12 said, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time, man. And you gotta think Esau was scrambling trying to put this thing together, man. You know, like the awakening of the Israelites is a major thorn in this devil's plan, in this devil's agenda, because this is the only thing that uproots this devil from the roots. Okay, because you go to these alternative news, you watch alternative news, which most of them are a control opposition. It's a few, authentic people out there, but most of them are control opposition. All right, but they're all about just trying to reconstruct this current age. Okay, they're not, against this place. They're not against. They're not with this place being completely just destroyed. All right, and Yahweh Shah establishing a righteous empire. They're not with that. You know, they got some gripes about particular things, the way particular things are being ran. Okay, but they still want this current age to go on. They just want it more reconstructed towards the people. Nah, we got a message that uproots this whole empire, man. And this devil knows that what we're saying has validity to it, man. This is why he makes sure that he doesn't give us, any time, because if this was a hoax, okay, if this thing was something of not, if this thing didn't have any weight, Esau will roll, okay. But he's very careful, how he deals because he knows that this ain't all right, just no ordinary niggas, man. Okay, it's something different. He sees the chariots. You best believe he's having dreams, okay, and nightmares and being played because he's heavily into the left hand side. Okay, so what these devils worship, okay, on the left hand side, they're under the order of Yahweh Shai, okay, whom we serve, man. Okay, so this devil, he knows that hey, this is high level what brothers are a part of, man. This awakening, he knows us being linked back to our power is a problem for him, man. So he has to go ahead with his move. You see, hey, Yahweh Shai through his prophets is forcing the tempo. Okay, this devil is on the back foot. Okay, he jumps up there in front of the people like he got it figured out. Nah, this devil is on the back foot. Okay, and this is why we see him become more and more tacky with throwing up this NWO, man. Okay, because he's being rushed. You see, but we should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. And it's a beautiful to wake up and see this man uncomfortable in his kingdom, man. Which you coon niggas, that's a nigga's worst, nightmare is Esau being uncomfortable, man. But it's a beautiful thing to see this nigga uncomfortable in his rulership, man. And the Lord is doing that, man, putting the pressure on the devil. Okay? Um, this is another one from the brother GMS through the fire, the brother Tyler Mock. Second Ezra 13 and Second Ezra 1 and 37. It says, I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, man. We should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man, in gladness, man. You gotta understand, we have the gift of faith. There's people that it's impossible for them to believe because they wasn't given the gift of faith. We have it. We believe. You see, we read the scriptures and believe. We hear these lessons and believe. We look out and look into the earth and see what's happening in real time, and we believe, man, that's a gift. And we should be rejoicing in that gift that the Lord has gave us to believe, man. You know, hearing this word and it being mixed with faith, as it says in Hebrews, the 4th chapter. Okay? And it says, I take to witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the things that I say, man. That spirit of faith, which is a gift. Okay? Going back to Ephesians 2. Okay? Ephesians 2 and, and 8. It says, for by grace are you saved through faith, and not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High. Okay? So it's not of ourselves, it's the gift of the Most High, man. So the Lord allowed us to believe. And we should be rejoicing in that, man. The fact that we're even Israelites, man, we should be rejoicing, man. Okay? We don't went through the we've gone through the hardest of the hardest hardships. Okay? And that's the thing too. That spirit of contentment in this world, okay, but fighting in Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because people in this world, they fight, for status and clout and money and particular things in this world, okay, with no thought of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. Well, we're content, okay. Of course, as a man, you be proactive, you make moves, and you know you handle your responsibilities, man. That's a no-brainer, okay. But that spirit of just being out here engulfed and engaged to the point to where you're not growing in your house shot. Nah, that's the off spirit to be in. Nah, man. Content in this world and thrive in your house shot, man. I'd rather have, a daily essentials and thrive in your house shot, man, than to thrive in this world and to be lacking in your house shot, man. Okay? Because he gave us the gift of faith, man. What are we going to do with that faith, man? We should be building in the spirit. We should be tapped into building in the spirit more and more, man. We want to go into these times that we're coming into, man, unmovable, man, tapped in, okay, with nothing to lose, man. We have nothing to lose in this world, okay. What people are going to look at as major losses, we should be coming dead to that now. This grace period was for us to be growing your house shot and become dead to these things now, man. And we become dead to this world, we can rejoice more in Yahweh Shai because our joy comes from what Yahweh Shai is doing in the earth. Not from, the gains of this world. The Lord, give us increase. Hey, the Wali Yahweh Shema Shai. Keep growing in Yahweh Shai because the Lord give increase as he see need. Okay? One thing, I've learned in this short time in the truth, man, in my short time in the truth, is increasing your house shine. He's going to he'll give you what you need on the back end, man, to sustain yourself. Okay? And I say, of course, as men, you got to execute, you got to work with your hands. You got to do what you got to be done. Okay? You can't just, do lessons and just sit around. No, you grow in your, you do whatever you do for your daily bread and let your house shot increase how he want to increase because it's the increase from both sides come through him. The increase in the spirit and the increase in the daily bread, all that come from him. So the emphasis should be on him. Okay? As the scriptures say, what's this in Matthew 6 and 33? Um, and I'm going to read um, all right, I start in 31. It says Matthew 6 and 31. I read in the NLT. It says, so don't worry about these things saying what we will eat, what we will drink, what will we wear, because we shouldn't be over concerned, with gain in this world, Of course, like I say, you got to do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying? You should secure revenue, all right, for your situation to cover your overhead, that goes without saying. Okay? But what happens in this society is created for you to be on the constant rat race where you give your soul to this society. You see, you can sell your soul just based off being too engaged, okay? To where you're on this constant chase rat race so much to where all you are is given to this grid, man. And that's something we have to watch for, man. Speaking from experience, man. you know, you can be in a position to where you're too entangled in this shit. Okay? And then even the times to come as people, go crazy with prepping and, trying to prepare for all these different scenarios. Well, ain't no man. Okay? Serve you how by Shema Al Shah. Be wise. There's nothing wrong with increasing the knowledge of how to live off the earth. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? But we know at the end of the day, we ain't gonna need a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle to get out these situations, man. These times to come. No matter how savvy you are, with fishing, hunting, and growing food, and, no matter how savvy we become at those things, it's still gonna take a miracle to get out of this, man. So we don't depend on those things, man. But there's nothing wrong with tapping into that. If you're able to tap into those things, absolutely nothing wrong. Okay? but understanding that we're going to be fed. It's going to be a point that we're going to have to be fed through miracles, man. You know, the Lord going to show his power. Okay? Verse 32 said, these things dominate the thoughts of unbelievers, but your heavenly Father already knows all your needs. And that's the thing. The heavenly Father knows what we need to sustain ourselves, man. And the Lord create opportunities, man. You know, the more we make ourselves available for the truth, man, the Lord make he can set up situation to where opportunity for us to be good, okay, in our day to day, man. Okay, verse 33 says, "Seek the kingdom of the Most High above all else, and live righteously, and He will give you everything you need." Okay, this is Yahweh Shah speaking. Seek the kingdom. The Lord knows what we need. The Lord knows, all right, our daily, necessities. The Lord knows our overhead and what's needed for us, man. Okay, we gotta trust that, man, that the Lord gonna provide, man. You know, because it's a thing of trust. Because trusting in our own ability to have strung out, trying to always make things happen. As a man, you gotta make things happen. You know, you gotta you gotta be a go getter. Okay, but the thing is with balance. You know, because you can be so focused on making things the go getter to Yahweh Shai is neglected, man. He becomes a side piece. Okay, but nah, man, when this is our everything, when everything revolves around Yahweh Shai, then it's a piece, you know, because he's a sinner. He's the thing that has us grounded, you know, and we can rejoice in Yahweh Shai because all our expectations is based on Yahweh Shai coming back, you know. So going into it, like I said, we're seeing the devil do everything that's needed for him to be overthrown. You know, as we understand the scriptures, Esau was playing his perfect role. You know, this is John 16:33. It said, "These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace." Because our only peace come in Yahweh Shai. Ain't no peace in this world, man. Because even chasing money, it's so much chaos and people you got to deal with when you get engaged with this world, man. You know, like everything, even being trying to be popular and all this, and being around these fake people, and dealing with the Esau paperwork and all this, man. Ain't no peace in that, man. You start a business and you got this insurance you got this regulation, and now you gotta pay this tax, and you gotta pay this fee and net fee and all, man. Ain't no peace in that, man. This man has made everything oppressive and chaotic, man. Okay, but in Yahweh Shai is peace, man. Because there's a spirit of contentment, man. Hey, with food and raiment. You see, with food and raiment, man. There's people that's depressed, out that they're depressed. They have anxiety, okay, based on things that they don't have because of what they think they should be. Their constant disappointment, that's what creates that depression, man. Comparing yourself to other people's lives. And this is how this world operates, man. But in Yahweh Shai, it's not like that because we got so much to come. We understand the earth, we finna get the earth. We finna get the earth. Okay? We finna get everything in righteousness, man. We finna get the best of the best. So why go and chase, all right, the worst of the worst? Especially in America. America produces the worst product. Okay? America produces the absolute worst product of everything, man. Okay? Food, women, entertainment. Okay? People in general, like America produces the worst product, man. So why be so entangled in trying to chase the worst product? We got the best of the best coming with Yahweh Shai, man. But that's the thing of patience. We got to grow in patience. That delayed gratification, man. We gonna get everything that we think we want and more in the kingdom, man. Okay? it's at hand to come. But then we should be occupied in growing in Yahushua until the kingdom comes. And we grow in peace. When we grow in Yahushua, we grow in peace. You see, there's a spirit of. That's why he said, St. John 16:33, these things have I spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So in the world it comes with tribulation. So if peace in the world comes with tribulation, okay, then what should the emphasis be on? Yahweh Shai. You know, we got to deal with this world to a degree, so we got the bitter and the vexation of this world. And that keeps us on edge to want to get the hell out of here. So that the bitters are necessary. Okay? And then there's a peace with Yahweh Shai. So this is the emphasis should be on what? Yahweh Shai. Okay? So because this devil is coming down the stretch, establishing his NWO. All right? And the fact that he's trying to pull this off, he's done. Like the fact that he's trying to pull this off is evidence that this man is done. Okay? The fact that he's attempting this, he's done. You see, he fell right into the trap. Because, matter of fact, let's get there real quick. Con. Like the elder said, even the bitters are necessary, you know? So we got to deal by default in this world, okay? Which is going to create this, but it keeps us on edge. It keeps us hastening the day so we don't get too comfortable. It's meant for us not to be comfortable in the world, okay? The only comfort is in Yahweh Shai. That's why, there's a spirit of comfort when you're around the brothers, when you're doing the live stream, you know, when you're just fellowshipping with the brothers. There's a spirit of comfort that we can't get in this world. But as soon as you go into the world, it switches, to bitterness. And you're dealing with these different spirits and demons and pride, and But that bitterness lets us know we gotta get the hell out of here. It's not meant for us to be comfortable in the world, man. You know, and that's why I try to avoid it at all costs. But we gotta deal because we gotta, you gotta be in the shit, because it's a process. Even that is a process, man. But hey, we should keep an eye on Yahweh Shai in the process of that bitter, man. Okay? So here, because the fact that this devil is trying to pull this off is a snare, okay, to this devil. When you go to Proverbs chapter 11 and verse, reading the NLT, it says, Proverbs 11:6 in the NLT, it says, the godliness of good people rescues them, okay, which is the elect. The ambition of treacherous people traps them. The ambitious of treacherous people traps them, man. Okay? And you got to remember, all these devils, of course, they're on one accord for this New World Order agenda. But you got to remember, all these devils are ambitious as hell. And they all want to be that spot. You best believe, right, when they get to a point, these devils going to fall out. Because the Lord got them in a trap. Because in their mind, they can see themselves putting a chip in everybody. They can see themselves having control of people's thoughts. Okay, putting people in smart cities, hurting on their grid where they can play the most high, where they know everyone's thoughts. Okay, where they knows everyone's vital signs and you know what you spending. They be the one that make it poor and make it rich. They want to be the ones that make alive, okay, in death, okay, sick and health. See, they want to be in full control of that, man. And the Lord has given them insight. He's given them, ability to be able to see it. They can see themselves and see this ambition is going to work against you. Study when you go into Esau. What happened when Alexander died? Immediately they fell out. After he gained control of the known world of their time, what happened? They immediately fell out. Okay, because Alexander plan was to Hellenize the earth. That was his whole thing. Okay, New World Order ideology, man. They fell out. Okay, you have the War of the Theodosians, man, with those generals. Okay, you get to Rome, Rome. Okay, what was happening when Rome was at its peak of power? The shystiness up top with the Caesars and the cutthroat, the griminess. They stabbed up Julius Caesar. The Senate did. Okay, certain other Caesars, they were put to death. Caligula, Nero made him commit. Okay, then you have the year of the four emperors. So these devils, all right, their ambition, all right, is a snare to them. Okay, so the Lord got these devils in a position to where it looks like they can get it all. No, they can go beyond what any other heathen has ever done. They got the technology to pull it off now. So that ambition is a trap within itself. So we have the pleasure, we have the privilege to sit and watch these devils try to pull this shit off. And the Lord, all right, is gonna allow this thing to fail miserably, man. Okay? So going back, because there's two prophecies that go into it. Um, let's get that in Job 20. I'll read this in the NLT as well. This is Job 20. All right. This is Job 20 and 20. In the NLT, it says, they were always greedy and never satisfied. And this is Esau Edom. Because Esau Edom, he really could have, you know, he really, could be chilling, if he wasn't so goddamn wicked and shysty and wasn't so greedy, you know, because he pretty much, has subdued the earth. He has the influence in the earth. You know, he's been that guy. Okay, but he's so greedy, and he can never be satisfied, and that's going to be his undoing, his own greediness, man, and then in that spirit of never being satisfied. And the Lord set him up. All right, Esau was built to destroy himself, man. You see, that's how he's wired. Okay, he's not wired to run a peaceful empire. He's wired to be mischievous. Okay, to be treacherous. Okay, even towards his own self. Okay, the scripture say a man that doesn't do good to whom can he be good? Okay, so you niggas, on the civil rights tip, with Eliashua woman going to that a lot. You're begging a man that can't even do right to himself by you, man. Show how mental ill our people have got under the devil, man. Verse 21, it says, nothing is left after they finish gorging themselves. Therefore, their prosperity will not endure. In the midst of plenty, they will run into trouble and be overcome by misery. So this man has the fatness of the earth. Okay? But that spirit of never being satisfied and wanting not to just control money, the school curriculum, the entertainment, the resources. He wants to go be to where he wants to control your spirit, your soul. Okay? And this is where he fails. Okay? So all this AI talk, this is beautiful. What Trump is about, what they got Trump ushering in, okay, is beautiful, man. Him and Elon, this is beautiful what they got them ushering in. Because this is their downfall. Okay? It says, may the Most High give them a belly full of trouble. May the Most High rain down his anger upon them, because it's like when you eat too much, you have that, that major stomach ache, be uncomfortable. And this is the point that this devil is getting to. He's doing too much, okay? And the Lord finna rain down judgment on this man. You see, and we're here to see it. Abaratazah, man. We're that number. It says, when they try to escape an iron weapon, a bronze tip arrow will pierce them, the nukes, because the nukes is going to break this empire up, man. This beast system that runs the earth, nukes are gonna break it up. America gonna be a desert, okay? And these other EU nations, they're gonna be heavily devastated, okay? In this nuclear war, because you got Russia, okay, NATO, that war, and then eventually all nations are gonna shoot on America, man. Okay, so this weaponry that this devil created, the Lord put the spirit on him to create. All right, you can look up Abraham, Esau. All right, that Temanite that went into the nuclear physics. Okay, that they played a major part in these bombs. Okay, this weaponry. Okay, was the scripture described as arrows. Okay, being the thing. Okay, the Temanite engineer, Wayner Van Braun. Okay, World War II, Nazi, all right, engineer that came up with the ballistic missile, the rocket engine, okay, which is going to carry, all right, that payload of the nuke. Okay, so this devil orchestrated his own downfall. Okay, he engineered his own destruction. You see, the Lord had him to engineer his own destruction. In the time where we're finna see these devils destroy everything that they built, and Yahweh Shai just gonna come and finish everything off, man. Okay, verse 26 it says, um, the arrow is pulled from their back, and the arrow glistens with blood. The terrors of death are upon them. The treasures will be thrown. Their treasures will be thrown to the deepest darkness. A wildfire will devour their goods, consuming all that they have left, man. And this Edomite empire gonna be turned into powder. All this Masonic, satanic infrastructure that this devil has built up in the earth, all these skyscrapers, which are nothing but overlooks, okay? All this pagan infrastructure that this man has established in the earth, it's going to be turned to dust. Those chariots are going to be destroying, all right, as they go throughout the earth, okay? Those earthquakes are going to cause, these cities to collapse, okay? There's going to be a full demolition on this wicked kingdom, man, okay? Making way for our kingdom to be built and established in righteousness, man. Their righteous infrastructure. Okay, the gold, the precious stones, like this is what we coming into, man, a real new age, man, and we should be rejoicing, man. All right, verse 27 said, the heaven will reveal their guilt, and the earth will testify against them. Okay, and the heaven reveal, that's the spiritual realm coming to judge. Okay, because the scriptures speak about how your sins shall accuse you in that day, because the way someone is taken out, because judgment comes from the heavens. Whatever type of judgment we see go out, a woman, get mauled by pit bulls, okay? A person get hit by 18 wheeler. Well, that judgment is ordained. Scripture say the arrow don't fall to the sky and fall out the sky. I mean, a sparrow, a bird doesn't, okay, fall out the sky without it being signed off by the Most High. So these type of judgments that we're seeing going out and get ready to see go out, all right, that shows, okay, how wicked that person was, man. Type of judgment that the Lord allows to go out, okay, and what we're about to see happen to Esau and his kingdom, okay, that's going to be the heavens showing how guilty this man is, the spiritual realm showing how guilty this man is by the type of judgment that comes down on this man. That's going to cause the earth to shake. This nigga so guilty, the earth gonna shake when this nigga, man. Okay? Verse 28 says, the flood will sweep away their house. It's gonna be a flood of fire. It says, anger will descend on them in torrents. This is the reward, all right? I read this in KJV, verse 29. This is the portion of a wicked man from the Most High, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. So this is Esau's lot to get destroyed like this, built up, to go. unchallenged for a certain time. Okay, now he's getting this resistance in the spirit, and now he's finna be judged. So this was Esau's lot from the beginning. Okay, this is his portion from the Most High, is to get the worst destruction that any heathen has ever got in the earth, man. Okay, this is why this man was created from the beginning, for this moment, to be judged, to go into captivity, be exterminated. Okay, and we finna enter into a everlasting age of righteousness under Yahweh Shah, man. So this is why we should be in the spirit of rejoicing, man. Okay, wickedness is finna lose, pride is finna lose, man. Every side is finna lose, man. Okay, and their reward is gonna be given to the meek, those that humble themselves down on the Yahweh Shah. The meek shall inherit the earth, man. And it's a beautiful, it's a thing of anticipation to see Yahweh Shah, okay, reverence, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords in the earth, and the elect to win under Yahweh Shah, man. You brothers out here, daily, fight, toiling and grinding in this thing, man, serious about this thing, you know, and their payoff is going to be on another level, man. So that's the point, just wanted to get into that, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and this was edified to next time, say Shalom, and Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, a Bible ball, man. A Bible ball, Shalom.